Oh, okay. Oh, no. Don't go up. Hello. Yes. This is Jeff. Uh, yeah, you finally get to see my face. Whoa, big surprise. Oh. So, we are going to talk about animation cancelling. So I've been doing these TPS classes for a while now, and for whatever reason, I failed to remember that it was so much more easier for players to learn inputs game, when they can see another person do it. So I just thought I'd show you all how Jeff's little fingers go ahead and does his thing. Okay, so oh man, this thing is. Alright, I'm sorry I have to do this so candidly. It's because I'm actually in the middle of doing chores, and I finally figured out a quick way for me to get this all done at once and record it. Maybe I'll do a much more refined version in the future. Not really interested about that, not right now. Just want to prepare for the DPS class later. And so this is my setup. Like, I have my desktop and everything, for those who are curious, right? I have my table mic back there, but I use a headset, preferably mouse. There's my cat there behind my tripod. Hey, just sorry about that. Anyways, so this is my tripod, and this is what I'm gonna be using for a quick record. So let's just get this set up real quick. And let me see, let's put this right here, and then let's select the character. So I'm gonna select my magical warden, because why not? So while I'm setting up here, let's go ahead and talk about the basics of animation cancelling. I probably would have mentioned this during the DPS class anyways, and some of you guys would have heard me repeat this like a few hundred times by now, right? But it still remains the same. When you animation cancel, you need to understand the purpose of animation cancelling, that it doesn't just magically increase your DPS or whatever, but what you're trying to achieve is that you're trying to shave off the time you would from doing your actions in the game. We talk about actions, we talk about your light, medium, heavy attacks, your skills, and then your block, bash, bar swap, and then rolling. So you're moving on from one action to another. You're kind of shave all the time, make it more compact. But there is a limit. You can't just simply animation cancel and I go, something like do it as fast as you can, spam it, and then you can't just shave off the time to almost nothing. You can't do that. There's a limit. The limit is that you have the full casting of the skill and the animations playing all that. But the furthest you can shave off everything, a light attack, a skill, and to a block, which is the fastest, would be approximately the 3/4 of a second, right? So that's gonna be as far as you can take this to, which is good. Which means that in approximately 4 seconds, if you just light attack, skill, block, cancel, light attack, skill, block, cancel, you would otherwise be doing or rather be taking 7 seconds or whatever to cast out like 5 skills. You can kind of make it so that you can put 5 skills into the span of 4 seconds. Now that's a lot to gain from just animation cancelling. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna be inside the game, and we're gonna show how it looks like right now. So this is my light attack. You guys can hear it. And this is me hitting the skill. This is elemental drain I'm casting, and then this is a block. Alright, and so let's talk about keyboard layout just really quickly. Okay, is that the way I put my keyboard is that, as you guys already know, I just mentioned it just now, you have block, bash, bar swap, and roll dodging that you can have access to animation cancel the skills in the game. So you want these to be, easy and of ease of reach. So I've actually set up my skill bar in a way that, my keyboard in a way to make it so I can do this optimally. This is my jump button, okay? So this is my bash button, it's the letter C. It's a faded keyboard, it's just really old, from 2003 or whatever. And this is my V button, which I use to roll dodge. This is tilde, which is the default swap button. And then, I actually, for those guys that have been playing me for a little while, they know that I've binded my caps lock to my walk button, which we'll talk about another time. Anyways, so how do I animation cancel? So if let's say I was gonna animation cancel the block, I'd light attack, skill, block. Right, I light attack, skill, block. So if I want to animation cancel it into bash, then let's say, so I would go this dummy, I light attack, use the skill, and then bash. 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 Same thing with rolling. Right? Light attack, use a skill, and then roll. Light attack, use a skill, and then roll. Oops, I ran out of stamina. Let's let my stamina regenerate a little bit, and then light attack, skill, and then roll. So, and of course bar swapping as well. Right? This is something that you're gonna get to practice. So let's have it go one more time. Okay? Light attack, skill, block. Light attack, skill, block. Light attack, skill, block. And so it's important to note that why is it that I'm not doing it as fast as some of the guys in the States and all that. I have, and I believe that all of us in this guild have at least 250, if not over 300 and sometimes 400 ms in the game. That's how much we lag. So the reason why we need to delay this block a little bit, and in fact we need to delay this block cancel a little bit more, the more we lag. Okay, so I can cast a skill and then I block. But if let's say I'm really laggy, I might cast a skill and wait for the server to register and hit block a little bit later. Alright, and what about ground targeted AoEs? So this skill here, right? So if I'm using skills that have ground targeted AoEs, and of course you guys should already know that you should go to settings, and then go down to gameplay, and then you need to make sure this quick cast ground abilities you need to make sure turn on. And then you do this thing where because if you cast like that, you don't need to click it another time just to place it on the ground, right? That's the default layout. This thing, at least you can cast it right at your crosshair, where your crosshair is aiming at. So if I want to block cancel this, right, I'm lagging or whatever, you cast it like this. You wait for the interval for the UI to actually come out, and don't hit the block before the move even comes out. Because if let's say you're really laggy, like I'm having a good day, like I'm playing at 255 right now, because it's in the afternoon, right? But if I play in the evening later, I'll get more than 300 ms and I'll get into trouble. So I go ahead and wait for the circle to come out before I cast it, before I block cancel. So that's pretty much it for animation cancelling, right? It's really simple. That's what you want to get out of. Okay, so this is as far as I'm going to go. I know there are lots of advanced tech when it comes to animation cancelling, like with specific skills, Magica Templars and so forth, but let's not go into that for now. It's going to be way too much information, and I'd rather answer these questions to individuals so that they only need to worry about they'll build one at a time. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you guys get to improve in your animation cancelling. I hope this video helps. Okay, see you.